¿Dónde están los latinos en el estado de Massachusetts? Que se sienta, que baje todo el mundo de las oficinas, se acabó el trabajo, ahora se celebra el mes de la herencia hispana en la Casa del Estado, la Casa de la Gente. Bueno, buenas tardes, mi nombre es Josiah Martínez. ¿No entendieron? Tienen 4 meses para entenderlo. Good afternoon, my name is Josiah Martínez, and I'm the chair of the Latino Empowerment Council for Governor Maura Healey and Lieutenant Governor Driscoll. Un aplauso para ellas. And I would like to welcome everyone to the People's House. On behalf of the Governor's Empowerment Council, I want to thank you for being here to celebrate our 3rd Hispanic Latinx Heritage Month with the Healey-Driscoll administration, with whom we have an unparalleled partnership. And we have accomplished so much, not even close, there's no administration that come close to the things that we've been able to accomplish with the leadership of Governor Healey and Lieutenant Driscoll. Un aplauso para ellas. And listen, we know this is a different year. And many of the families, what we hear right now, many families are being ripped apart. Many families are being targeted. And we recognize this. And we wish all the families strength, union. And ahora es cuando tenemos que estar más unidos que nunca. Más unidos que nunca. Pero también estamos aquí para celebrar nuestra historia. We're also here to celebrate our history, to celebrate our roots, to celebrate our happiness, our joy, our commitment to make this Commonwealth a better Commonwealth. Así que, you know, it's party from September 15 to October 15, right? We still have some more days to continue to celebrate all the independences of Latino countries, but Puerto Rico. But I do want you to welcome to the State House, welcome to our celebration, and I want to welcome here the governor that has been a partner in this. All right, the national anthem, everybody first. Okay? And then we'll go into the speaking program. ¿Quién lo va a cantar? What's her name? ¿No es? Un aplauso para Kiana Angulo antes de que comience, para darle la energía. ¿Ok?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
para Kiana. La tierra de la gente libre. La tierra de la gente que tiene pasión y coraje. Eso es esta tierra. Nadie define quiénes somos. Nosotros definimos quiénes somos. Ahora sí, sin más preámbulos. Now, I'd like to welcome, the leader of this state, a person, that I admire because she walks the talk. She was already taking notes and up. Just how are we going to implement this and that? She is that. She's action. And she's changed many things for the best in Massachusetts. Por favor, welcome Maura Healey.
Bienvenidos. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to Josiane and to Gladys, who co-chair our Latino Empowerment Council. We just had a meeting upstairs, so I want to thank all the members of that council. I'm so happy to be here today with our great Lieutenant Governor Hispanic and members of our administration, members of our cabinet, including our Secretary for Veteran Services, John Santiago, is with us. We also have Secretary Jones from Labor and Workforce Development. Let me just begin by saying, go Kiana. It's Kiana, that was so amazing. And Kiana is 12 years old from Wakefield and a rising star, and listening to her sing fills me with such hope and fills me with such joy. And I know we're going to have performers. You've seen performers. They're terrific and also will be sources of joy and inspiration. I want to thank Marconi Almeida Barros from our team, who does an incredible job leading our Office of Access and Opportunity. I also see friends among us, legislators Rep. Vargas, Senator Eldred, Senator Gomez, Senator Payano, Representative Badger, among others. Thank you to our legislators and elected officials. And happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Happy Latino and Hispanic Heritage Month. I know many of us have been celebrating all month. We've seen you at different events, and that's wonderful, and it should be something that's celebrated not just every month, but throughout the year. And I want you to know that as governor, I celebrate our Latinos in our Massachusetts community. There's something very, very special about the Latino community in Massachusetts. It is a powerful community of leaders, of educators, of artists, of entrepreneurs. It's a community that drives Massachusetts. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that Latinos are the fastest growing population in Massachusetts, representing 84% of our state's growth over the past decade alone. That's amazing. Latinos are the driving force of our workforce and our economy. That was all right. And Latinos are responsible for over a quarter of our state's economic growth over the past 10 years. Latino business ownership grew by 23% in Massachusetts over the last 2 years. And I see every day that Latinos are making Massachusetts stronger. Know that we are committed to seeing that through and partnering with this community in every way by appointing leaders and ensuring that there is Latino representation across our administration, by creating this incredible advisory council that gives us real recommendations which we really do implement and work on. We do this by advancing our investments in childcare and education and housing and small business and transportation and so much more, and by standing up to an incredibly cruel and divisive and destructive Trump administration. Now, I want to give a message. I want to give a message to the Latino community in Massachusetts. The Latino community in Massachusetts, I want you to know that you are valued, you are loved, you are seen, you are respected. For hundreds of years, Latinos have been in Massachusetts, helping make us go. You are part of the DNA of who we are as this great state. It will always be that way. The other thing I want you to know is that I see unnecessary pain, cruelty, and hardship across this country. It is so unnecessary when I see people who are going to work at a construction site, on a landscaping job, to care for someone in a nursing home or a hospital or a child care facility, taken off the street. It is so disheartening and hurtful and cruel to see people separated from their loved ones, to see children separated from their parents. It's not right. It's not who we are as Americans. And I've been clear, speaking as a member of government and also as a former Attorney General, I understand, as we all do, we want public safety in our communities. We've all agreed, we've worked a long time together to fight for public safety in our communities. But that is not what this is about. That is not what is going on here, where I see children terrified to go to school, doctors treating people in community health centers with anxiety and depression and high blood pressure that is off the charts. That is, if they are not afraid to go and get health in the first place. I've seen a slowdown in our economy because people are afraid to go to work. I've seen businesses close and storefronts boarded because people are afraid to go out and shop and eat and spend money across this country. It's not right. So as a person of government, I want Latinos in Massachusetts to know that I stand with the Latino community, okay? This is a challenging time. It's an unnecessarily hard, cruel, and challenging time. But the thing that gives me hope is a day like today when I see the accomplished Latino leadership in Massachusetts, leading businesses, running organizations, running schools, charting a course forward for all of us, Latinos and non-Latinos in Massachusetts. I just hired, a person to run our Department of Elementary and Secondary Education? Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez grew up not speaking English. He learned English, and now he is responsible for the educational well-being of every child in Massachusetts. I see Latinos in leadership every single day. And so, my message is, when there are those out there who want to defeat, who want to weaken, who want to marginalize, who want to silence, who want to reduce people to feeling so small and that there isn't hope, there isn't agency, there isn't a way forward, you understand, we understand that's part of a strategy. That's part of a game. That's part of a plan, okay? And you know and I know what we need to do to counter that. We need to embrace joy. We need to embrace kindness. We need to find the good out there. We need to work with one another. We need to support people who are supporting and caring for one another. And having the benefit of traveling this state every day of the week, I can tell you there are incredible people in Massachusetts who believe in equal treatment under the law, who believe that no one is above the law, who believe in opportunity, who believe in the American dream, who understand that immigrants built this country, who understand that immigrants continue to make this country go. And that is the same for Massachusetts. So I just want you to come away this afternoon after seeing citations given to such worthy recipients, after hearing the amazing song of a 12-year-old from Wakefield, after seeing the performances of children who represent not just our future, but our now, I want you to leave this building, and this is the people's building, remember, the people's house. I want you to leave filled with hope, filled with strength, filled with that resilience, which, yes, we need, and we're probably going to need it for a little bit of time. But I would not be governor of Massachusetts if I did not love this state and love our people. And there are no people and no state I have greater faith in or my money on than the people of Massachusetts. And that is my message to the Latino community this afternoon. We're gonna now have an opportunity to, I think, be blown away by some amazing performances, it looks like. Is that right? All right, I'm gonna invite Josiane back up to the podium.
Un aplauso para esa gobernadora. So now I'm going to bring the other part of the dynamic duo, you know. The person is like Batman and Robin, you know. It's like Gladys and Dini, you know. Please welcome the best lieutenant governor of the world, Healey-Driscoll.
I'm going to be very brief because we have an amazing performance happening, and I want you all to be able to stay to see these dancers. And the governor really said it all. I hope you saw that spirit, that energy, that feeling that we are all in this together. It is a heavy time, but we really want to stand up and acknowledge the joy, the resilience, and the opportunity to celebrate our Latino heritage, not just this month, but from every community in our state, across this entire Commonwealth. The work we do together is better when we have events like this, and we recognize that in Massachusetts, we see everyone, we value everyone, and we know that we are better for being a state that lifts up and empowers everyone. And today, we had an enjoyable afternoon talking to our Latino Empowerment Council, folks who are working really, really hard to make sure we are not just talking about ways we can do this, but operationalizing plans every single day in schools, in home ownership, in better health outcomes, in driving a stronger economy. That's putting a seat at the table and ensuring the work gets done. So I just want to say thank you for the work you do every single day to uplift and empower this community. Hang with us during these tough times. Know that, as the governor said, we see you, we are here for you, we will come through this together. And as we are having heavy times, we also have to find this joy, the opportunity to celebrate what makes us special. I grew up in a bicultural family, different food, different music, different aunties telling me what to do. That's okay, right? It's what makes us special, and it's what makes this state great, and it's what makes this country great. So happy Hispanic Heritage Festival Month, not just for today, but for all the hard things we're doing. We're going to do them together and make this country and this Commonwealth a better place. Thank you.
That's RLG. Bueno, y ahora empezó la música. ¿Quién tiene ganas de bailar? Porque todo el mundo tiene que bailar aquí. Todo el mundo baila en el State House. Vamos a traer a un grupo peruviano con ustedes, Punawari Tusi, el grupo de baile. Welcome. Uruguay. Vamos a Uruguay también. Colombia. ¿Está Colombia en la casa? No creo. ¿Está Colombia? Y el cónsul de México también. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Y ahora queremos darle primero las gracias a toda la gente del Council que están dentro del Consejo de Empoderamiento. Alce la mano, por favor, los que están en el Consejo. Toda esta gente se pasa trabajando voluntariamente todo el año para llevar recomendaciones a la gobernadora. Gracias por el trabajo que están haciendo. Y ahora quiero llamar a Gladys. Gladys, vamos a dar aquí unas citations. ¿Dónde está Kiana? ¿Se fue Kiana? Kiana, ven acá. And also the Peruvian dance group. Come over here. We want to give you a citation. We want to have Gladys. Aquí están para estas bellas personas que vinieron hoy.
So that's two. Yeah. Kiana. Yep.
So, hago la aquí. So, primero, por favor, mi nombre es Gladys Vega, directora de la colaborativa, y quiero verdaderamente que demos un gran aplauso a esta joven talentosa que nos ha bendecido con su gran canto esta mañana. Kiana Ángulo, de parte de la gobernadora y de este grupo de latinos líderes en Massachusetts, eres un orgullo y estamos orgullosos de haberte visto y ser testigo de lo que tú haces en Massachusetts. Muchísimas gracias y continuamos trabajando contigo. Dios te bendiga. Una foto, ven. También queremos darle un homenaje a Nicolás Pedrosa Ávila. Felicidades, Nicolás. Muchísimas gracias por ese gran talento y este grupo tan bonito que tienen. Buen trabajo. Muchísimas gracias. Un aplauso nuevamente. Un retrato. Gracias. Acá. Y la otra persona es el grupo. ¿Dónde está el grupo entero?
El grupo entero, entonces.
No quiero.
El grupo entero, aquí tenemos una presentación, una citación también para el grupo entero. Aplausos.
Un aplauso. Muchísimas gracias por tu gran talento.
Muy amable, muchas gracias.
Una vez más, hoy, aunque estamos celebrando la herencia latina y estamos aquí en comunidad, no olvidemos las realidades que existen en nuestras calles, no olvidemos la separación de familia, no olvidemos que en momentos tristes también tenemos que celebrar la cultura y también pensar en estos espacios donde nosotros podemos estar haciendo más. Para las personas que tienen el beneficio de ser ciudadanos, no se olviden de las comunidades de inmigrantes que necesitan ayuda, no se olviden de ese vecino que necesita ayuda, seamos más responsables con nuestra comunidad y velemos por el prójimo, especialmente en estos tiempos tan difíciles. A todo el equipo del gran reporte que acabamos de hacer allá arriba para la gobernadora, gracias por su trabajo. Josian, sin tu liderazgo, todo este reporte de 50 páginas no ha sido posible si tú no le has puesto esfuerzo y nos has mantenido organizadas. A todos estos líderes que muchas veces tenemos grandes posiciones, pero tú nos traes al enfoque y por ti hemos hecho este gran trabajo y vamos a continuar la lucha por dignidad, respeto y sobre todo amor a nuestra comunidad latina y recordando que sin inmigrantes el estado de Massachusetts ni la nación se mueve. Muchísimas gracias.
Bueno, muchas gracias y nos vemos aquí el año que viene. ¡Que vivan los latinos!